John Kavakis here with a very special edition of My Take. And what I have sitting here in front of me are all 5 versions of EMC's spectacular new Mercedes 710 SS. We're going to get them all out of the box. I'm going to show you all the different versions, but let me tell you up front, this model is nothing short of spectacular. Wait till you see the detail and the finish on this model. Let's get them out and take a look at them. So these have been out for a little while. They're already pretty scarce. I'll talk about that in just a little bit. But I want you to take a close look at these models. Here's the first one. All of these models are versions of this chassis number 36352, which is in the Rolf Meyer Collection. They will just represent different periods in which these cars existed. This is the most current one. There's a top up and a top down. So EMC made 100 of the top up and 150 of the top down. These were the most common versions and I think the best looking. As with all 5 versions, the detail is just absolutely amazing. Take a look at that grille, the depth and the texture of it, the badges, which are minute, the lights, which look like they're ready to light up and just blind you, the horn detail. Look at the straps on the hood. Even the buckles on the straps are detailed. Take a look at that hood ornament and the base to it. We'll look at the exhaust a little bit later, but this kind of detail is just unheard of in 1/43rd scale. It's absolutely beautiful. Going around the back of the car, we see more of that strap detail holding the spare tire down. But look at that wheel. There's multiple layers, incredible depth, amazing lensing. Just everywhere you look, there's more and more detail. Even the exhaust pipe looks realistic. And the interior is nothing short of amazing. Realistic looking gauges. The knobs look like you should be able to pull them and push them. The horn ring. Look at those door panels and the detail on the door panels and the handles on the doors, the gear shift lever, the emergency brake lever. Everything is just beautifully rendered. By the way, the interiors are the same on all 5 versions of the car. Take a look at the passenger side, those exhaust pipes, how delicate they're made, and even the anchors for the bottom of them. Again, the straps, the clamps that hold the side of the hood down, that lamp over on the passenger side door. Look at the running boards, how realistic the scrape panels are on the running boards. You know, this is the type of detail that makes EMC a premium offering. There's no hint of adhesive anywhere, no hint of shoddy build, just a lot of time, a lot of care taken to put these together. Of course, this is why we pay a premium for models like EMC's. Here's another close-up of those wheels, just incredible detail. I mean, what is this? Probably 4 or 5 times magnification that, you know, we would never see with our naked eye unless you had something like this to look so closely. Look at how delicate the pinstriping around the edges of the fenders are. And again, you see that incredible grille work and lensing. Just everywhere you look, it's one of those models that you can just keep looking at and keep enjoying. Let's take a look at the model of the car the way it looked before the year 2000. Now, they made 10 of this version with the top up, and they made 11 with the top down. And of course, you can see it's got the black walls instead of the white walls, doesn't have the little decorations on the side. But these are the most rare versions of this model. EMC also made 18 copies of the model the way the car looked in the 1998 Mia Miglia. So you can see it's got the insignias on each of the doors, the driver's side door, the passenger side door, and on the cowl. Again, they made 18 of these. So there's a close look at all 5 of these amazing models. And, you know, if you're familiar with the EMC market, there are a couple things that you can kind of count on. Now, I always hesitate to use the term investment when it comes to models because there's no guarantee that any model is going to increase in value. But we do know this about EMC, that when a model sells out, they begin showing up on the secondary market at prices sometimes significantly larger than the initial issue price. So these are the kind of models that, you know, they're very expensive. There's no doubt about it. They are sometimes 2-3 times the better models available in 1/43rd. Sometimes more than that, but they are heirlooms. They are the centerpiece of your collection. I've got several of them in my collection, and I don't regret any of them that I bought because they're just so amazingly intricately detailed. There are already some of these on the secondary market. You can find them on eBay. Again, the prices are going to be very high, but that's why it's important that when these are available from EMC, that if you're interested in them, you need to move on them quickly. I have some more news coming from EMC. They've got something very special coming down the pike, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you as well. Okay, so that's the EMC Mercedes-Benz 710 SS. It's a beautiful, beautiful model. Very limited production. If you're interested in one, the only way you can get them is by contacting EMC Models. I put the contact information up there. We've got a few dealers over here that are helping. I've helped a few people get models as well. But I'll tell you something, this will be a centerpiece of your collection if you decide to move on one. Hey, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Do me a favor, give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Of course, we'd love to have you as a subscriber. I've got more videos coming. I look forward to seeing you again real soon.